This scumbag who lives at my condo thought it would be a good idea to go up to my car and leave a big S-shaped scratch in the bonnet of my car. Now, I caught him on CCTV, I've been to the police, and now his girlfriend has already paid me the money. I'll get a quote from the shop and then we'll message you, and if you can pay, and then we'll take it from there, okay?
Okay, I can do, but I don't have a lot of money.
Okay, don't worry now. We'll contact you when we have the quote from the shop, okay?
Okay, just contact me.
And she's the one covering all of the bills. And this is a pretty funny story, and I'm gonna unfold it all out for you. So about 2 weeks ago, early on in the day, I went out in my car to do a live stream on Kick, and when I stepped out of the car, I looked at the bonnet and I saw this big scratch in it on the front, and I got straight back in the car. I went back to the condo, I ended the live stream, and I went straight to the security. Now, the day before this happened, I was working on my car just outside the condo, and I know this guy, and I know he was watching me working on my car. And not long after I left, he comes downstairs, looks at my car, walks up to it and leaves a big scratch in it, and then just walks off like nothing happened. So I got the CCTV footage and I was scanning through it for about an hour, and it didn't take me long to see who it was and catch him. This guy's so stupid to think there's not any cameras watching the cars in the car park. I don't know if he thought there wasn't any cameras there watching him, or he just thinks he's above the law. Now, you guys might remember this guy from one of my other videos recently.
You like to do that, yeah?
I can do what I want, mate, what's your problem? And he was the old man that was mouthing off at the pool. You can remember him from this video right here. Kinda makes it even more difficult.
Shit at all, by the way. What you should do in Pattaya, what you should
Mate, just... Now, one of the reasons I think this guy doesn't like me and Adam is because he used to be Adam's old neighbour. And why don't you tell him what he's like, Adam?
Well, this one time I was out on my deck smoking, and I could hear some guy looking around, basically. He's like, "Who's out there? Who's out there?" And I looked over the railing, and there's a guy peering up, looking up the railing at me. He says, "You can't smoke up there, you can't smoke up there." So I went down, or so I told him I can smoke up there, but he went down and ratted me out, and that was the first initial reason why he started to hate me.
What about that when he headbutted you in the lift?
Right, I was just getting out of the lift, and I get out, and he called me, what did he call me? He called me, "You look like a..." He called me some name. He said I looked like an idiot with a smoke in my mouth. And so we got into an argument right there, and I wouldn't ease up on the argument. So he leaned in, and he didn't like headbutt me, but he pushed his head into my head. So I pushed him right back as hard as I could, and we've been arguing ever since. And then there was another one. What was the other one?
Well, when he's shouting at the condo staff.
Right. And then on the third occasion I seen this guy, I was coming into the building, and he was already getting mad at the condo staff. He was letting them know that he had to go to the bathroom, but he was yelling at the top of his lungs, and there was already somebody in the bathroom like trying to finish what they were doing, and he was yelling at the top of his lungs, "I gotta go pee-pee, I gotta go pee-pee, blah, blah, blah." And by the time the guy actually finally came out of the toilet, he was doing a number two, and when he came out, he walked in and came right back out and said, "Oh God, that stinks," and never ended up going in there. He's just been a ruckus for the whole condo.
He shouts at all the staff, doesn't he?
Oh,
you see him shouting at people all the time.
He's a nuisance around here.
The maids, the condo staff.
The guy's a nuisance around here.
So let me tell you now how this actually went down and how it went with the police and everything. Now, there's 3 cameras that caught this guy. One there, and one down there. And I got this footage and I went to the police station, I made the report, and then the police said they're gonna request that he comes down to the station. If he doesn't come down, they're gonna come to the condo and arrest him. And a couple of days later, he came down to the police station. The police asked us to come down. We went in there, and he was sat there with some Thai girlfriend or someone, and he was sitting there trembling, shaking, not saying a word, looking absolutely terrified. And then we left, and then my girlfriend got his girlfriend or ex-girlfriend's number, and his girlfriend or ex-girlfriend or just friend who's a girl, I don't know what the relationship is, but she actually had to come down from Bangkok to take care of him. So the day after, I went to a local repair shop and asked them how much for all the damages, and I got the quote on a piece of paper, sent a photo to his girlfriend, and she agreed to pay for everything. Now, I don't know why this man didn't pay himself and he got his girlfriend to pay. I don't know whether he's being stubborn, whether he's broke, or whether, you know, he's trying to get her to pay so he can save face with me. But either way, she's paid for a brand new carbon fibre hood, some dash cams, and for the inconvenience. I don't know why she's even bothering to help him, to be honest, because fucking loser. Now I understand when people get older, they get grumpy, but there's no excuse for doing something like this. I've never done anything to that man. But for some reason, he's got it out for me. And it's a really stupid thing to do in a condo car park with cameras everywhere. And unfortunately, he's had to pay the price. And I've said to him, if anything else happens like this ever again, I won't be accepting any money from him. And I'll be telling the police they can just lock him up, deport him, cancel his visa, whatever. Life is simple. Don't damage what isn't yours. And if you do, expect to pay. Or in this case, make some poor old Thai girl pay for your problems. You tried to pull a fast one, but unfortunately the cameras and the evidence don't lie. Some people learn the hard way. Idiot. Now, as you guys know, I've only just had this car and I've taken a lot of pride in it, trying to get it the way I want it. And on the day this happened, you know, I was really chilled, really relaxed. I was getting ready for a good day, and then something like this happens. Now actually what made this situation a whole lot worse is that this stupid old man thought he was damaging my car, and we're still in the process, the green book's coming tomorrow, of getting it changed over into my name. So actually he damaged a Thai person's car, and that actually makes it more of a serious situation. If it's a Farang and a Farang to foreigner problem, you know, the police won't take as much action as if it's, you know, a Farang, a foreigner, damaging a Thai person's car. That's a lot more serious, and he didn't realise that. And when I told my girlfriend about this, she was very angry, and she was more determined than I was to go sort this guy out. And when I was checking all of the CCTV and I showed the security, the look on their faces, they knew it was him instantly also, because he shouted at all of these securities in the condo, and they was all determined to get him too. And this guy thought he was so sneaky, watching me as I was working on my car, waiting for me to leave, then coming down, looking around to see if anyone's watching, walking up to my car and scratching it, thinking he was in Mission Impossible. He looked more like Mr. Bean. Now I understand there might be some comments in this video saying, show his face, name him, shame him, how much money, etc. And unfortunately, the defamation laws in Thailand are real. So I can't show this guy's face. You don't want to see it anyway. But anyone who knows me and lives in this area will know this guy. All I can say is for his name and who he is and where he's from, I would say he's the opposite of Jake from Wales. If you've got two brain cells, it won't take you hard to figure that out. And he's old, fat, and he likes haggis.